Welcome to Florida. We're glad you're here. Our beaches are one of the most wonderful reasons to be in Florida. As you travel south to visit this great state, remember, you aren't the only snowbirds that love the beach. Many people don't realize how important Florida's beaches are to coastal nesting birds, many of which travel thousands of miles to nest here. They lay their eggs right on the beach and raise their young in this harsh, unforgiving environment. Bird species such as black skimmers, plovers, terns, and oyster catchers look for areas where the beach is wide open with a minimal amount of vegetation so that they can see predators approaching. Whether these predators are raccoons, coyotes, or other birds such as crows, they will have good visibility in open beach areas.
You have two types of shore nesting birds. You have the ones that actually nest right out on the beach, and you have birds that nest up in the dunes. Over millennia, they've adapted to this environment. The kind of nest that they build looks like the beach. They may use shells, they may use the dunes. They can't go up in a tree and build a nest. That's not what they do. They aren't going to go where they aren't adapted. Also, they're in proximity to their feeding. They're close to where they're going to feed. So it's a very marginal balance between the energy they need to produce the eggs, care for their young, and feed themselves, and not having enough to do that. So being close to where their nest is important to them. When you scare the birds off their nest, when you let your dog chase the birds off their nest, they can't do that very many times, and they've used up critical energy. Not only that, but they allow their eggs to be exposed, and they can't do that very many times in a hot day, and the eggs are dead.
We had the Audubon Society will come out on the beaches and rope off the areas where they nest, because they'll nest right up there in the on the sands right where the public is, and the public will come by and not pay attention and and trample over their nesting area, and of course potentially step on birds and the eggs.
Or pay attention. You have to train yourself to see. If you don't know better, then you just think it's great to let your dogs run and chase the birds, but you don't know that it's causing their nest to be unsuccessful, or the bird to not achieve the food value it needs to survive. I've pointed out nests to people before right in front of them, and they don't see them. It takes learning to see them. They're built to be not seen.
If you're not looking for it, you're not paying attention, you're talking with someone and you're walking by, you're not going to see it.
You can help your fellow Florida snowbirds by sharing the beach. Become beach bird aware and give birds space if you see them on the beach. Always respect posted areas to avoid damaging nests and disturbing birds. Leave your pets at home, or use a designated dog beach. If you do bring it, always keep it on a leash. Always dispose of trash properly to avoid attracting nest predators, and do not feed wildlife at the beach. Leave your fireworks at home. Attend an official display instead. Support beach management policies that leave sand in its natural state. Together, we can share the beach with our magnificent bird neighbors to ensure their safety for future generations.